A hand up may have deflected that pass from Harris. John Bryson has checked in at the defensive tackle, pass rush specialist for the Blue Devils, replacing Alds at defensive tackle.
It's 3rd down and 8. The ball's on the 28. Back to pass. Harris looking, little pass. Intercepted. Cantrell picks it off. He'll carry that football across the 20, down to the 15. Tony Cantrell. That looked like a shovel pass. Cantrell picked it off. He shoveled it to the wrong man. Cantrell has intercepted his first pass, I think, in his 4-year history at nose guard, and he carried it to the 15. Terry, what he got on that?
Bruce Cantrell intercepted at the 25. He ran it down to the 15. Cantrell's first interception of his career. Lebanon takes over, first down on Beech's 15.
So Lebanon trying to put Beech away. And we don't have a clock, by the way, but the scoreboard says 18-0. They do keep the official score over here. Back to pass, out in a flat. Reader wide open, cuts it in on a 5 and fights to the 4. Triplet just nailed a wide open Reader. So Lebanon's coming out throwing here in the 3rd quarter. That's Triplet's 2nd completion. We've only run 2 plays in the 3rd quarter, and both of them been passes. Both of them completions were 1st and goal on the 4.
Bruce, you got to be on your good behavior now. Principal Steve Malone has joined us in the press box.
Yeah, well, we'll let him take these 2 women on in front of us. It's a nice set, and we drop back the pass. He's looking for Rader, and he barely missed it inside on about the goal line. It was an out, and Reader was diving for it, but couldn't hang on. 2nd down and goal to go on the 4.
And Bruce, apparently Coach Medley making the decision to come out and loosen this Beech defense up with the throwing game, going to the air immediately here in our portion of the 3rd quarter.
Ball is on the 4. Triplet brings his team to the line. Beech in a 4-3, I guess, or maybe a 53. That's 4. Take it, run Cantrell. He didn't get much, and then he staggered and he fought to the 1. He just pulled a couple of people with him. He's close to the 1. Tony Cantrell just picked off his first interception of his high school playing career and carried it to the 15, and on that play, carried it to about the 1.5.
John, what's the mood of that Blue Devil team on the sideline?
Tom, I said before the end of the first half they'd come out a little bit more aggressive, and by the first play of the second half on the offensive side, you could see how much more aggressive they were. We are really fired up over here.
Handoff, flags go down. Lebanon may have moved. That'll take it back to about the 7-yard line. I think they're going to get us. 2 flags went down, either a lineman or a back move. And that's going to be another penalty on the Blue Devils. Here we've got quite a few of them.
Bruce, in the first half, we had 5 penalties for 64 yards. Tack on another one. 6 penalties, 69 yards against the Blue Devils tonight.
So the ball is on the 7. That may have us have to throw the football now. And we've come out throwing in the 3rd quarter. We have no clock. I guess there's about 8 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. On a cold, wintry night, and the wind is still blowing hard out of the north. 2 wideouts to the left. Triplet's a quarterback. Takes the ball, fakes it, runs the option, pitches to Sellers. Sellers cuts outside. He gets knocked down on a 5. So Beech's defense trying to stop the Blue Devils on a goal line stand. Sellers got knocked his feet out from under him. I think they'll spot it on 6, I believe. Cannot hardly see it from here. Cantrell checks in with a play. Ball, I say, is on the 6. 18-0. Lebanon leads Beech. Lebanon out of the huddle. Mo Thompson and Reader come wide to the right. Sellers goes wide to the left. The tight ends on the left. Triplet's the quarterback. Setback is Cantrell. Greg Triplet takes it. Fake, hot, touchdown, Job. That looked pretty simple. Give Job 6. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Some of the Beech fans are rolling up their blankets and headed for the cars. It's 24-0.
Bruce, that's Chavez Job's 9th reception of the season. That's his 2nd touchdown. Chavez open on the hot pass, and Lebanon now stretches the lead to 24-0. Greg Triplet will attempt the PAT out of the hold of Jason Reader. Snapping will be Atwood.
So Triplett throw 2 touchdown passes here in the third quarter. He has been off on his kicking game. We need to get him back started kicking them through there. Let's see on this one. Reader to hold. Snap his back placement's down. The kick is up and long, and this one is a beauty. Good. 25-0. Back in 30 seconds.
And I'm Melanie Rice.
We are here at Rochelle McCullough Alls with Jody Alls, Jessica Duggar, and Barry Tatum to make a small presentation.
On behalf of the Blue Devil Booster Club, LHS cheerleaders, coaches, players, and fans, we would like to thank you for your support and also present to you a souvenir stadium cushion as a token of our appreciation.
The law firm of Rochelle McCullough Alls is proud to be a supporter of the Lebanon High School Blue Devil football program. Go Big Blue!
Lebanon takes advantage of a Tony Cantrell interception and goes 15 yards in 5 plays. Triplett throwing his second touchdown pass of the night. This one to Chavez Job for 6 yards. Triplett adding the extra point. And with approximately 7 minutes left in the third quarter, Lebanon has taken a 25-0 lead against Beech.
And the wind picks up and blows the ball off the tee. Atwood has got good. Man, is that wind blowing in there. 25-0, and the flag is stretched out entirely. Atwood could kick this one out of the end zone if he got really into it. He kicks it high and deep, and it goes 5 yards deep. That wind helped it, but he got a good kick. The wind is really coming out of the north, and a lot of Beech fans are heading for south, or heading for their homes. Lebanon is going to be trying to stop Beecher on the 20. Beech 2-7, Lebanon 8-1, fixing to go 9-1. We don't know how much time's left. It's being kept on the field as the clock is froze up. 25-0. Beech Harris is a quarterback, runs that cross buck, and there's Cantrell getting him again. Tony Cantrell. Well, he's intercepted a pass. He scored a touchdown, I think. He just racked up that sweep. Tony Cantrell's been everywhere tonight.
Having a good night for the big senior two-way player, nose man and fullback Tony Cantrell. Really enjoying himself out there tonight as the Blue Devils take this 25-0 lead in the third quarter. Once again, folks, sorry about the traffic in front of the camera. Our location a little lower than what we've had the last several weeks.
He picked up about 2 yards. It's 2nd and 8. They take it and run a sweep, and here comes Cantrell. Yes, Tony Cantrell. I guess this center thinks, well, let me hurry and get home, because he has not blocked Cantrell tonight.
And Bruce, believe it or not, that's the first tackle for loss that Tony Cantrell's had in about a month. Tony had been stuck on 13 tackles for loss for, it seems like, 4 games. And Tony breaks through with a big play there and almost had another one in the first half on that reverse to Davenport.
It is 3rd down and about 16. 3rd down and 16. And they run an inside trap, and they got good yardage that time. They got a first down and went all the way to the 36. So they shot him in right up the middle and got a first down on a wingback trap. And what's left of the Beech crowd stands up and roars a little bit. They're up on the 37. Good game, Terry.
From the 15 up to the 37, that's 22 yards. That was Corlew. That's their biggest run from scrimmage tonight, Bruce.
So Corlew carries it for the big gain of the night for Beech. Lebanon leads 25-0 somewhere in the third quarter. Take it, run the fullback this time up the middle, and he hoarsely pounds across the 40 to the 42, maybe the 43, and he got about 5. Lebanon 25 and Beech 0. We heard Gallatin and Baylor are battling 3-3. We haven't heard anything lately.
Bruce, I didn't tell you, Steve brought a score with him. Gallatin has taken the lead 10-3 somewhere in the third period. 6 minutes to go in the game.
So you probably already read that in the morning paper anyway. Slot left. Man goes in motion, and they run the option, but they give it to that fullback, and he went up the middle and got a first down. So Beech trying to get a little drive, and man, has it got cold over here. First down, Beech on the 49 as they run it and give it to the first man through. They start their clock. I guess there's no clock. 25-0. Beech headed into that north wind. Lebanon leads 25-0. Sellers is back in there with Greer. He shot a linebacker and knocked him down. I think that was Cantrell again, though, or nose guard. Yes, Tony Cantrell down under making another stop. So he's closing out his regular season senior year in grand fashion. Give him a yard, 2nd and 9. A long first half. And I just hope they're running the clock down on the field. 25-0. Slot right. Man comes motion. Run the opposite. He keeps it, turns it upfield and across the 45 and got to the 43. Our linebacker and our end were trying to knock him down. Both of them got a piece of him. That was Adams and Greer. Our Marscadelli won, but knocked him down. He got to the 43. He got about 8. It's 3rd down and 2.
Pretty good job by the quarterback, Bruce. As we were trying to feather him, we were going to allow him to pitch and then run chase. But Harris decided just to cut it up and get what he could.
Slot right. Take it, run it up the middle. Big hole. Horsley. He may go all the way. Carries it all the way across the 25. Down to the 20. Found to the 15 and finally wrestled down by Bill Garrett close to the 14-yard line. Just straight up the middle they run on us.
The big fullback, Horsley, Horsley, 207-pound senior. Terry, a good run from scrimmage by Horsley.
From Lebanon's 42, he's finally tackled at the 15. That's 27 yards, first down, Beech.
There's the quarterback there on our 14, and they run across inside trap, and they pound up in close to the 12, got 2. 2nd down and 8 yards to go as they handed up in there and got 2 yards. Lebanon 25, Beech 0. Ball is on the, looks like about the 11. Now he might have got 3 out of that. Actually, I think they started on the 15. We're going to say it's on the 12. It's hard to see the markers again. Take it, run across, and there we are waiting on him. And we knocked him down, and Cantrell finished him off. Somebody had him there, and Cantrell just finished him off.